So guys, we are in trading in the zone. We're gonna read from 87 to 94, half of 94. So let's go. It's gonna be 7 pages, basically 7 pages as yesterday. And let's go. Okay. Let me drink some drink bro. Some ginger and lemon water. Ah, fuck. So basically what it was trying to explain here is so good. Like I will tell you the best part of this like where is the part? Like yeah, we are expecting the outside environment a minute, an hour, a day, a week, or a month from now to be the way we have represented it in our mind. We have to be careful about what we project into and future into an unfulfilled into the future, because nothing else has the potential to create more unhappiness and emotional misery than an unfulfilled expectation. When things happen exactly as you expect them to, how do you feel? The response is generally wonderful, including feeling like happiness, joy, satisfaction, and a greater sense of well being. Unless, of course, you were expecting something beautiful and it manifested itself. Conversely, how do you feel when your expectations are not fulfilled? The universal response is emotional pain. Everyone experiences some degree of anger, resentment, despair, regret, disappointment, dissatisfaction, or betrayal. When the environment doesn't turn out to be exactly as we expect it to be, unless, of course, we are completely surprised by something much better than we imagined. Here where we run into problem because our expectations come from what we know. When we decide or believe that we know something, we naturally expect it to be right. At that point, we no longer in a neutral or open state of mind, and it's not difficult to understand why. If we are going to feel great if the market does what we expect it to do, or feel horrible if it doesn't, then we are not exactly neutral or open minded. Quite the contrary. The force of the belief behind expectation will cause us to perceive market information in a way that conforms what we expect. We naturally like feeling good, and our pain avoidance mechanism will shield us from information that doesn't come what we expect, to keep us from feeling bad. So basically, this is what the market is like. This message is trying to say is that. So let's read different one. elimi- eliminating the emotional risk. Guys, that's for today. Trading in the zone chapter half. We finished whole chapter 7 today. And I have a message for you guys. Like, if you really want to do trading and if you really want to, like most people go into trading because it gives this freedom, and freedom gives so much thing trading. If you really can achieve the success in trading, it is not easy or difficult to be trader. It is all about the mental game and the knowledge you know. So if you really want to succeed in trading, you have to sacrifice a lot of things. For example, I am 15 years old. For 1 year, like for 1 year and a half, I never go out. Back, I used to go every weekend, play with my friend football. Every weekend, I will go out. Whenever I have free time, I will go out every time. But 1 year and a half years ago, I decided that either I win and I climb up, or I stay with these people and I go down, eh, or I stay in their level. I had to decide. Either I stay and play with these people and stay at their level, or either I go up, climb, and get to the successful people world. I have one thing in my mind. We have one single life. We have one life. Like, I don't want any kind of feeling. Friends, playing, those are all meaningless feelings. I want in my life to be successful. My family, my grandfather were below middle average or middle low. They had money, but they didn't have enough food. My grandfather used to work in military. He earned good amount of money, but he was alcoholist, and he used to waste all his money on pension, on alcohol, food, and everything. And my father didn't had enough money, but my father did finish his school and college. And later my father went into different business, cooking, and he earned a lot of money. He basically, from nothing, our family had nothing, he climbed the middle class family high. We have land, we have house, we have bunch of things, but I don't care those things. But because even having all those property, my father is still working today. Like, he can't travel to work because we don't have that passive income. So my only goal in this life is to become rich class. Like, I don't want to stay in middle class because middle class is so fucked up that we don't want to be in middle class. Either way, I climb that rich class, I will be there. I swear to God, I will be at that point. If you really want to succeed, you have to sacrifice your time. You have to, like, woman is the most, you gonna spend time with women. Don't give a shit about women. Try to avoid them as most possible way. Feelings are temporary, but money is for your whole life and for your other generation also. So work hard. That's for today. Mindset and everything. Trading in the zone finish, and tomorrow we're gonna start with chapter 8.